Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, man. Did you ever have like a bug that lasts 24 hours and then the next day you're fine? That happened to me. I felt horrible last night and I was like, what's wrong? So I went to sleep, but when I woke up, I was fine. I must have had some kind of bug or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to talk about EJ. There's still a lot of people responding to him. And, and I've even got comments from other people like EJ saying he does look better than most women. Actually, no, he don't. He looks like a big, scrappy man with women's clothes on and makeup. And one thing I noticed about many of you in that community, when you put makeup on, everything you do about a female is always overly exaggerated. And just your mannerisms alone tells me you're not a woman. Okay. It just does. When y'all walk, you switch too hard. When you put makeup on, you go heavy duty on the makeup. When you got nails on, you got to have them dragging nails on. See, everything you do is an over exaggeration of a woman. That's why nobody's going to ever confuse you for a woman because all they got to do is look at your mannerisms. They are always over the top, always. And I noticed that. It doesn't matter if I seen someone like that 20 years ago or today. That is one thing that's consistent about people like EJ. And even when they dress, everything is over exaggerated. So, no, just because you like to indulge in those kind of things, it doesn't mean you are better or look better than an original woman at birth. So the bottom line is nah, no, he does not look better than most women. And to be all honest, he's not even an attractive man. Even if he took all that stuff off, he's still not an attractive man. So if you're not an attractive man, how are you going to be an attractive woman? So anyway, a lot of people are responding, men and even some straight men chimed in and had to tell him, no, if anything is messing with you, that is not a straight man, you know. But I think that's the reason why he think he's in direct competition with real women is because he says he's attracted to straight men. And you know, I saw quite a few videos from straight men, and they were like, because he's trying to make it seem like if he's out and about and he walks in a room and there's a mixture of men and women, all of the men are giving him the attention. Actually, no, they're looking at you like that because you're a 6'7" man dressed as a woman. That's why they're looking. That's why the whole room is looking. He think the whole room is looking because he look fly. That's what he believes in his mind. And I'm sure people just like him probably believe that too. No, you look like an oddity, and people will look at an oddity, especially if it's unusual and it's something they don't see every day. Yeah, you're going to get that look. But it doesn't mean you look better than everybody in the whole room. I said maybe it's a psychological thing. Maybe he have to believe that in order to feel good about himself. He's got to believe that. So I don't know, y'all, but I do know one thing. Dude does not look better than most women. He don't even look better than most men. Okay, if the truth to be told. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you can see some of the latest responses about his viral video. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right.
So EJ Johnson, we wasn't bothering you. We be minding our business, okay? And then y'all just let anything come out y'all mouth, okay? Jealous of what? Of what? You're trying to be us, okay? So then you come and take we jealous, okay? And how you own the room and you do this and you wear this. Boy, please. Please. And I'm not being funny. Seriously. Okay. We're not bothering nobody. So when we do see you on a picture with your daddy and your mother, your beautiful mother.
Who does EJ Johnson think they look better than? Because it sure as hell ain't us.
Especially if I look cuter than any girl does. Like, what's the problem? I'm out all the time, you know, and like I'm killing a dress and no one else is. Like the girls in the room are not doing it. Like they don't look cute. They're not dressed to any nines.
And then how does he look better than the women that he's copying? Boo boo, you got your whole aesthetic from us. You cannot outdo the original. That statement reeked with misogyny. There was no reason to put other women down in order to make yourself look better. And you are delusional to think that you could ever, are even competing with women. Okay, your competition is Saucy Santana, it is Bretman Rock, it is Trixie Mattel, it is not women. And then EJ goes on to say that they don't date gay men, they're not attracted to gay men, and that they only date straight men, right? First of all, I am not feeding into this delusion. If a man likes another man, that man is either bisexual or gay, and that is okay, okay? And in EJ's case, what he is referring to is DL men, right? Those are DL men. They're not straight, they are DL. And hey, there is nothing wrong with having a preference, but to say that your preference is men who are closeted, who present themselves as straight, even though they're living a double lifestyle, is problematic, because not only are these men hiding who they truly are, but they will always keep their relationships with people like EJ a secret due to internalized homophobia and embarrassment, fear of backlash. And my only question to EJ is, don't you think you deserve better than that?
So Magic Johnson's son, I think it's EJ, right, was in the news and said, I only date straight men.
I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men.
So I had a Scooby-Doo moment. I'm like, huh? Only great men? No.
I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things, because it's like the men that I attract are not there.
If a man is dating you, respectfully, they are not straight. Okay? They are not straight. I'm straight. Very straight. You understand? Let me tell you how straight I am. I'm so straight that I don't complain about gay men. Like some guys hate gay men and they talk about gay people. Those usually are the people that are on the spectrum. Me, I am fine with whatever anybody wants to do. I'm comfortable in my own skin, comfortable in my own sexual preference. That's how you know I'm a straight man. I've even had my gay friends scan me. Yes, they scan me to check, because some gay friends, they tell me, yo, we have gaydar. We can tell when it's in somebody. So I had them scan me, and they went around scanning me. They said, nope, you're clean. That's right. So when she said, I date only straight men, those men are not straight. Because if a man is straight, he's not dating you, okay? He's not dating you. I date natural women. That's how you know I'm straight. I date natural women, period. That's just what it is. And it's not a crime to be straight, by the way. And it doesn't mean homophobia. It doesn't mean phobia of the other letters either. So we just got to stop conflating that. Straight people have every right to talk and check you on that. You are not straight if you are dating EJ. That's all. All right, you guys take it easy, huh?
Hello, this message is for EJ Johnson, T.S. Madison, and any other Decepticon that think they're going to keep playing with us women. There's no more. There's no more. We're done. First of all, who the fuck? EJ, TS, we sick of y'all. I wasn't gonna say name. I really wasn't, because I find y'all comical. I really do. I find y'all hilarious. You don't know how I feel like T.S. Madison should be on Wildin' Out, because I think she funny, or it's funny, or whatever, funny. But what I don't find funny, and I don't want to call y'all punks, because that's just rude and disrespectful, and I don't want to do that. But then I noticed that you guys have no problem with calling natural born females cis and fish. So excuse me if I forget later on in my video that I wasn't going to call y'all punks. Forgive me if I forget that, okay? Get y'all people. To the T's. Everybody tired of y'all. The L's, the G's, the B's, the normals. We are all sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. This fantasy of y'all being hybrids is over with. Either you a man or you a woman. You can't be a hybrid no more. We not finna be sitting up here calling y'all women and y'all got tits up here and wang meat down there and the booty hole as wide as the northern sea. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. We gonna all play nice, because let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't nobody's prototypes. Y'all ain't nobody prototype. If anything, you are exactly what the book of Revelation talk about when they talk about deceit. See, to me, these T's, they got that Jezebel spirit. You know what I'm saying? In their asshole. They got that Jezebel spirit in their asshole. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like, you know what I'm saying, because a man will run up in that hole that they can compete with women. No, ma'am, that man is gay. We not sharing him. You didn't take him from me. Like, this is how women think. We not sharing him. You didn't take him from us. He was gay to begin with. And I missed that somehow. Somehow I missed that. Right? But then let's think about it. Are you guys really pulling straight men if being seen in public with you will get your head blown off? Or get you found in a trash can somewhere with your wig cocked to the side? If these men, straight men, were so open about being with the Autobot team, then they're not straight men. Right? But then I thought about it, because in history, women were used for reproduction, and the fun times is what the men were used for. They was used for fun times. So then I get to thinking, like, well, do y'all think this is one of those eras where the men are for the good time and you guys are going to challenge the women? Like, you guys be out here trying to fist fight women, compete in women's sports, always in the locker room, running to Sephora, grabbing up all the good lip gloss just so you can look just as ugly painted up as you did with no makeup on. Leave us alone, tease. Leave us alone, tease. Leave us alone. We don't bother y'all. We don't care who, what, and what y'all do, and who dumb enough to do it to you. Because these straight men that y'all linking up with, they done already proven to the world that they don't want nobody to know they dirty little secret with you. That's why they often y'all, when y'all get to talking about going public, because that man was confused about his sexuality and he was just having fun. Notice that I said that back in the day, men were used for fun. They were having fun with you, and now they want to get back to their life. And now you're having a whole mental breakdown because, yeah, you saw the filter jump because you ain't her. You ain't her. Yeah. So stop. Just leave us alone. Tease, leave us alone. It's not the lesbians. It's not the gays. It's not the bisexuals. It's the tease. Leave us alone. It's the T's and the feminine gaze. Leave us alone. Leave us out of your misery. Leave us out of your fantasy. Leave us alone. If y'all think y'all can have all the men, then go for it. But leave us alone. Because you cannot compete where you literally don't compare. The world looks at you and we chuckle. We don't take y'all seriously. We just don't. We just, you guys are like the cousin that everybody know them, but we don't really fuck with y'all for real. But we really don't want y'all making no noise because it's gonna be all unnecessary and not needed. And ultimately it's gonna be a big ass headache and we ain't really got the time. So we want y'all to stay over there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna all stay over here and play spades and mind our business while y'all sit over there and whisper about the Kiki's new boyfriend that you seen down at the luau. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Quit talking about women this way. If you guys are the prototype and you're so much better and you got this shit figured out, leave us alone. Leave us alone. You feel like you guys are, or what the fuck y'all do? Leave us be. We women don't care. Like, we do not care. We only care because y'all bothering us. Leave us alone. Quit talking about how y'all the prototype. Go be it over there. But see, y'all don't want to be it over there because don't nobody want no stinking ass man in a dress. Because ultimately that's what you are. A stinking ass man with titty tape. A stinking ass man with a dusty ass thong on that done put on a wig. A man. If y'all got it on lock the way y'all say y'all got it on lock, then why the fuck are y'all still messing with the women? Leave us alone. You got this shit, right? You can have any nigga in the world, right? So why bother us? Why sit up and say, because he with his baby mama? That shit should make you feel weird as hell to even say that a man that you claim to want to be with, that one day because you got feelings too, right? You gonna want to fall in love, right? You gonna want to live and have somebody to hold and be there with. But when this man who had a family, when you first let him run up in your ass, decide that letting you run up in his ass is not something he want to do no more. Now so you must be with your baby mama. Now you really acting like a bitch. Just stop. Leave us alone. Date in your community. I assure you that these down low men, if they are truly gay, they will eventually migrate to your community. But leave the wives, the baby mamas, the girlfriend, just leave us out of it. Stop jumping on this website talking shit. Stop going on Carlos King. And somebody need to cancel Carlos King. But, I feel like Jason Lee will take care of that. Between Jason Lee and Funky Dineva, Carlos King days are numbered. So it is what it is. Because Funky Dineva, in all of his greatness, would have never allowed EJ to sit on his platform and say the shit that he was saying. Because he understands the struggle that you gay men already have. So why create more? And Carlos King, do something with that neck, okay? Quit wearing them turtlenecks and do something with that neck, okay? Stop. Leave us alone. We don't care if you guys want to buy up all the size 13 Christian Louis Vuittons. We don't care if you guys want to spend all your money on a bag just to say, I got this bag, or you want to flex and hang on somebody's coattail just to say you were famous or famous people. We don't care, tease. Leave us alone. Like, we're exhausted. We're over here having babies and menstruating and shit. Like, we're tired. Leave us be. We're over here with the same men you say want y'all. Leave us be. Leave us be. Just leave us be. And then you ain't got to worry about trying to fight no grown woman, which I find weird as fuck anyway. You a whole man in a dress, but you want to run up on a real woman. But, thank God for 4-5s, because I heard them things make body flips if you put hollow tips in them. So, just, that's just my word for today. That's just my affirmation for today. That's just my, tease, leave everybody alone. Dear tease, nobody likes y'all. No, not even your community. Nobody likes y'all teas. So go away. We want all y'all to go away. Bye, teas.
What triggered EJ Johnson to say what he said is the delusion that straight men and DL men are one and the same. And I will elaborate. EJ Johnson said he doesn't date straight men. He's the baddest bitch in any room, blah, 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 right? He only dates straight men, and the men he dates dated women prior, and they never been with someone as bad as him. In the same interview, they asked him, was he dating anyone? He said no, he's moving with more discernment because guys think that they can hide him and talk to him behind closed doors. Because EJ Johnson dates DL men. DL men and straight men are not one and the same. That's the problem. DL men are gay and or bisexual men who are closeted. They're not straight men. Straight men are heterosexual. They don't have sex with boys. If you have sex with boys, you are gay and or bisexual. You're not a straight man. DL men are straight presenting, and that right there is the problem. You do date gay men.
You ever feel like you're living in like the Twilight Zone? Like EJ Johnson said, he only attracted to straight men, and that's the only kind that's attracted to him. What's the definition of a straight man now? Because I'm a straight man, and I could never be attracted to EJ Johnson. That's gay. What girl he look better in a dress than? This is getting crazy. The delusion is next level.
Mhm. Oh yeah, he's a big dude. You can see he likes hanging out with women, and the women look like they probably range between maybe like 5'5" and 5'8", and he's towering over all the girls he's out with. Now, let me tell you something. 30 years ago, I heard these trans people said, "Oh, we're so much better than regular women. We'll be replacing y'all." Well, I heard that 30 years ago. I did, from these same people. I ain't seen y'all replace all women yet, and you can rest assured you never will. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I remember back in the 90s, they were trying to make that claim. Oh, we're better at being women. Pretty soon we're going to replace y'all, and you haven't done it yet. So it's safe to say you never will. Okay, you never will. So y'all, this really is a topic. Now, I saw a recent video he put out. He was looked like he was somewhere in Europe about a week ago, and he's walking along this look like some kind of pond trying to switch. I was like, okay, dude. I said the only reason why people are staring at you because you look so much like an oddity. That's why. But he think folks are looking at him because he looked good. That's what he really truly believes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's delusional, but I guess if that is what you need to do to make it through the day or make it through your life, believe whatever you want. But I have not seen any of you replace a woman yet. Yeah, he does favor Magic Johnson, minus the dress and makeup, yeah, you know. And he also had, from what I was looking at, he also had weight loss surgery. Because if you go back in the beginning when he started doing that and going public, he was a lot chubbier. He was a lot chubbier. All right, y'all. I do have other things lined up, but because I wasn't feeling so well last night, I just didn't post everything. So I'm going to get to that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you back. Probably it's going to be more like 3:45 when I will post some of the stuff I have in my possession that I want to talk about. So, have a wonderful day. and may the Most High keep you safe, because we sure gonna need them now. The way everything is going, oh yeah. Shalom, family.